Hello, 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 and today we have a Fender, a classic player Jazzmaster special. Oh yes, in 3-tone Sunburst. And this one is from 2009. 2009. Oops, I've just hit the chandelier. And this is a fine specimen. This is in perfect condition. Got this second hand. Paid a bit of a premium for it, but I like Jazzmasters and Jaguars. I like offsets because somebody who plays predominantly sitting down, they sit nicely, and the neck angles nicely. It just feels comfortable for me to play sitting down, and so that's why I tend to like them. I was looking out for one of these for a long time. I wanted a specific one. You know, I was looking for a specific one, and when this came up, I jumped on it. And I've, like I say, I paid my money, paid a premium, a little bit more expensive, but that's because it is in perfect condition. So we'll do some specs. I've actually put the serial number into the Fender website, and it's actually given me the total and utter specs for this. So I'm pretty pleased. So this one, like I said, this comes from 2009. This is at the very early run of these. So it's got an alder body, gloss polyester finish. The bridge is an adjustomatic bridge with floating style tailpiece and tremolo. It's got a tremolo lock button there. Oops, there it is. So you can lock it, so it doesn't travel in both directions. You can. That's the thing about these in the Jaguars is these ones, not the Squire. Don't get it with the Squire, but with the higher end Jazzmaster and Jaguars, you have a locking button which stops the tremolo arm travelling both directions. It just locks it into the down position. But when it's unlocked, it goes in both directions. An interesting feature. It doesn't lock it completely. It's, like I say, it's 3-colour Sunburst. Its fittings are aged white plastic. That's what it's described as. They're aged. They got a little bit of a tint to them. They're not bright white. And again, with the Jazzmaster, you have some interesting routing options. And the reason I got it is up here. But you have your standard bridge, mix and neck switch there for these. You've got your volume and your tone. You've got your input there at the front. But it's this switch here, which is the rhythm switch, and engages these two controls, volume and tone. And it gives a darker, muddier tone to the instrument, and I like it. I like to lead with. I like to lead with it. It's weird. I know I'm weird when it's meant to be the rhythm circuit, but I like to lead with it because I'm a weirdo. So that's what those do. And the good thing about these ones is they do have a rosewood fingerboard, though. Even though I've cleaned it, it looks pitted. It's not. It's just the way it is. It just needs another clean. I haven't actually had the strings off of this one. I haven't actually changed the strings on this, so I haven't actually given it a good deep clean. So that's why it looks the way it does. But yes, rosewood board, which is nice, maple neck. But you knew that already. And you've got your classic style tuners there that are split, so you can just feed the string into the little split and wind on. I prefer those. It just really, I find them quick and easy to change strings with those ones. It's my preference, and that's what it looks from that side. And it's got, again, I'm not sure if it's coming across here, but the finish is kind of darkening. It's got a nice dark finish to it. I think it's just the age. So yeah. So where were we? Fingerboard radius is 9.5 inches or 241 millimeters. Medium jumbo fret size. Gloss urethane neck finish, maple neck. We did that. And yeah, the neck pickup is special design hot single coil Jazzmaster. Again, these are single coil pickups, but they're flat and wide in terms of their construction. So C-shaped neck, 21 frets, synthetic bone. Nut width is 42 millimeters, right-handed, obviously. 4-ply tortoise shell. It's good to have all the specs here. Normally, I have to crib it. Ivory dots, and yeah, is there anything? There's nothing else to add to that, is there? No, there isn't. So that's it, really. again, I think the only thing is the only thing different is this modern Tune-o-matic bridge. Normally you'd have I mean, you could swap that out for like a Mustang bridge. I mean, for me, the strings don't slip off of it, so it's pretty solid. So that's okay. But yeah, so that's it. And I think this one's like, I think it's a 2-piece, might even be a 3-piece. It's hard to say. But because there is a line running up it there. You see the line there? So it makes it a 2-piece body, but that's not an issue. Yeah, I had a Vintera Jazzmaster a while back, and while I enjoyed it, it had a Pal Ferro fretboard, and I'm not a big fan of those. I just don't like the feel. Dry and dusty, you have to really treat them to kind of get the best from them. So I was looking for this. I was looking for something with a rosewood board, and kind of a classic style Jazzmaster sound. Is this better than the Vintera? Absolutely. They're worlds away. The neck feels better. I thought the Vintera neck was a bit, again, a different shape. This says it's a C shape. The other one was meant to be a C shape, but it felt a bit more D than C. So yeah, I didn't find the neck as comfortable. This one I find the neck really comfortable, and it just plays really well. And it's got a full variety of sounds in the neck position. In the neck position, it's again not as bright. Bridge, very bright and brittle. So you've got all the tones in the middle. You get the quack. It's quite a good quacky sound. And then when you switch to the rhythm, it goes dark, and if you roll back the tone, it goes darker still. And you kind of, it's almost like a humbucker, a rolled back humbucker sound, which I kind of like. So yeah, I think this is a very good instrument. I like the way that the chords sound on this. When you play it chimes. The chords just chime, and I think it's a good rhythm guitar, good lead guitar too. It's a good all-rounder, and I like the fact that I managed to get like the perfect one. This is the one. This is the keeper, this is the one. So this is just perfect for me. But there is a problem. It's not all light and sunny. No. We're even though I'm highly biased towards this, there is an issue with the tremolo arm and the nut. The tremolo, I think it's called a sleeve. That's inside the body here. For it does that. And it's gone loose now, you see, because it's going to fall in. It's come the inside. Yeah, the sleeve is I can't seem to get it to rest properly, and if you push it too far in, it will disappear into the body, and I don't really want that to happen again, because I have to literally take everything apart to get it to catch. So yeah, that's the problem, and I've got to figure out a way of fixing it, and I haven't figured a way yet. Maybe it needs a new sleeve, maybe I need to put a washer in there to kind of stagger it, but it just catches and it loosens and falls in to the bridge kind of mount thing. So yeah, the tremolo is not perfect. It's not perfect. It needs work, and I haven't quite figured out how to get it to because it's not a push-in tremolo arm. It's a screw-in one, and it will screw in. But then when it reaches its kind of maximum screwage, it's like there, so I can't play. And if I roll it back, it just goes all floppy. And if I roll it too far, the sleeve comes unscrewed and falls into the body. So yeah, I've got to figure that one out. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will do. It's not a big problem. He says it's not a big problem. It's a problem, but I will figure it out. Other than that, the guitar's fantastic. It's just got an issue with that tremolo thing, and I don't know whether to get a new sleeve for it, or whether, like I say, just to put a washer in. A washer might solve the issue. I've got to do a bit of research for that. But other than that, I think it's a really good example of the Jazzmaster guitar, and it's got that vibe of the original Jazzmaster. So I think the Vintera ones were a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too indistinct. Yeah, I didn't think the pickups were really doing much, but this one, this one works. This one sounds right. So yeah, so that's the review, I guess. That's the review. So what is this again? This is the Fender Classic Player Jazzmaster Special, and it's in 3-tone Sunburst, or 3-colour Sunburst, with rosewood neck, alder body, and yeah, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful instrument. And there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, like and subscribe. If you haven't, I'm really sorry. I'm sure there'll be a better one along in a moment. If you've got autoplay engaged, if you're really unlucky, you'll get another one of mine. I apologise if that is the case. But yeah, thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, that is ta-ta.